So for me, I always question the person that says, hey, why are you paying for coaching? Why are you paying for this? You can just go Google that. And I question that person and the person who's listening to that person, because then my next question is, hey person who's listening to that idiot, why are you listening to them?
My money machine go beep, I love the sound that it make. Plus all these racks I'm count, I think that my machine about to break. Secure the bag, yeah, that's the brand, and we get to the bag. These private flights, Miami.
What's going on, family? I got another Money Monday for you, and of course I'm mixing them up because my man E, he getting busy, right? Ed getting busy. He got a lot of stuff in real estate to do, so I want to talk to you about a little something, because as I was reading, I was thinking about some things, right? We don't need that right now. But what I was thinking about is I always tend to get like one or two people, maybe once a week, who'll say things like, oh, you can Google what you teach. Oh, why is everybody paying this guy attention? I can learn that on YouTube and da 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 da. Well, I'm saying all of this because 9 times out of 10, these people have no results. No results. And I wanted to mention this because I know you. Yeah, you listening, you watching this video right now. I know you got family right now. And probably since you've been trying to better yourself, they've been telling you, hey, you crazy for watching that. You're crazy for paying for certain things. You crazy for trying to learn. Why are you doing that? Right? And my thing is, or maybe my question to you is, why the hell would you listen to somebody who has no results? No results at all. They're broke. They're probably asking you for money, probably asking your mom for money, probably living in somebody's basement, probably don't have good credit. Oh, but they got a lot of this, right? But other than their opinions, they don't really have anything else to offer. So that's why I'm always asking, like, what are we really here for? And who should we really listen to, right? And that's one of the reasons why I show you some of I call that thing out there, that Lambo, that's my trophy. I always say that, right? I say, hey, when I pull out of here and I go certain places around here, people are like, oh my God, it's a beautiful car. The first thing I say is, thank you. And I say, that's my trophy. That's one of my trophies. That shows how hard I work. That shows all the sacrifice I've put in. That shows that I know something that the average person doesn't know. And I was willing to do something that the average person wasn't willing to do. Not just that, but just whatever I'm able to do, my lifestyle shows the person who's watching me or looking at me, it shows them, okay, this is someone who has something up here that many people don't have, and or is willing to do something because of the heart. He got heart, right? Has the heart that most people don't have. And I show these things not to be a braggadocious, a-hole. I show these things because I know that's what y'all look for. I know that's what you look for. You're like, hey, show me your results. Show me your trophies. Show me what you're doing. If you really getting to the bag, you should have some toys. You should have some things that you want, because we're all human. We all like things. Whether you like to travel, whether you like cars, whether you like shoes, whether you like whatever, right? Some of you spend it on booze, whatever it is. We all have those things that we like. So for me, I always question the person that says, hey, why are you paying for coaching? Why are you paying for this? You can just go Google that. And I question that person and the person who's listening to that person, because then my next question is, hey person who's listening to that idiot, why are you listening to them? What do they have that shows you that they're right? That's my question. Now, if anybody can show me someone who Googled their way, who YouTubed their way to $1 million, shit, point them in my direction. I'll bring them on YouTube. I'll bring them on. Point them in my direction. If that is somebody who exists, bring them on. We'll go over it. I want to know, where did you study? How did you, how'd you lead yourself there? What led you to that position? But in most cases, myself included, my students included, these are things that we had to do. We had to pay for the coaching. We had to pay for, certain programs. We had to pay for softwares and things that we can use to make that money and to know how to use those softwares, right? Those are the things that we have. So in my attempt to help as many people as possible, I want to say this. Number one, stop listening to people who don't have the results. It's almost like, think about this. If you're trying to lose weight and somebody's like, hey, you don't need to eat these type of foods. You don't need to eat salads and drink water. But that person is 300 pounds overweight. Are you going to listen to them? Like, how you going to tell me what to do? You're not even doing the right stuff, right? In most cases, no, you wouldn't listen. You listen to the person that's got the abs, got the nice arms. You're like, okay, what are you doing, right? It's the same thing. Same thing. So with me saying all of that, I want to let you all know that I do think we're heading into a recession. I'm not sure when this video is going to be released, but I will say this is not the time to get scared. This is not the time to be afraid. This is the time to study, to learn a true skill, especially when it comes to finance and real estate and stock market, things like that. You need to know what's going on because when I say these, I mean recessions. Recessions, these are the times where people earn that extra 0 or 2. These are the times where people who are worth $100,000 go to $1 million. People who are worth $1 million go to 10 million. Hell, that happened to me in the last recession. I went from, 7-figure net worth to multiple 8-figure net worth. That's how it happens. And during this recession, I'm going to be looking to add another 0 behind that, right? So please pay attention to what's going on. Take heed to the game that we have going. And I promise you, if you do the right things, you learn from the right people who have the results. Stop listening to cousin Pookie who don't know what he's talking about. Listen to the right people who have the results, and you study and you follow and apply what those people with the results, what they're doing. You're gonna be all right during this recession. I'll see you on the top.